MotoGP is gearing up for the first Hungarian Grand Prix in the MotoGP era and the first one in motorcycle racing since 1992. Welcome to free practice 2 then, ahead of qualifying in around about half an hour's time. The green light is on. We are underway. Let's check in with our commentary team at TNT Sports as we set up here in the booth.
That's coming up at the end of this second free practice session. These times irrelevant as far as qualifying is concerned. But Neil, first of all, with you this morning, really relevant in terms of what's going to happen for the rest of the day, because they've had a night to process all the information. They've had an evening for the data guys to have a look at everything, for the engineers to sort out the gear patterns and all that kind of thing. Should be a different panorama this morning.
You think so? There'll be loads of changes. They're even still working out gear patterns. It's quite complicated. It's some riders are using 1st to 5th, some riders are using 2nd to 6th, and some riders have managed to use all 6. It's because there's not a long straight. It's a peculiar track. So yeah, it's definitely taken a bit of figuring out, but they've had the 2 sessions from yesterday. Like I said, they've had all night to pour over the data, and you do feel a little bit, this is where Ducati have an advantage, having 6 bikes on the grid, having more data to sort of pour through. As we know, the Ducati teams share all that data, all that information, so it does give them that slight advantage.
One disadvantage Fabio Di Gianantonio talked about yesterday was grip. There's a lot of grip out there. We've seen that, and he says actually the difference, because the grip's there for everybody, we don't see that difference. We don't see the difference on this kind of track. He says it's a disadvantage. It's more of a level playing field, perhaps. Yeah. I see it as. Yeah,
the Ducati is so soft with its power. You think of the Ducati, you actually think of fire breather. It's fast, it's an animal. It's actually not at all. The way off the bottom, and this is going to be the story of this track.
Do you see what happened there?
Yeah, he had a look at having a pass.
Couldn't get through.
Seeing if it's possible. What did I say? You said to me, go on then, be honest, what is the track like? And what did I say to you? The chicanes are much tighter than you think, but it's the first part of the chicane.
This is from doing your lap last night, to point out on the BMW.
Absolutely. So we went round, we walked the track on Thursday, and we looked at the chicanes, and you're like, wow, these are pretty tight, aren't they? We then commentated on the session, we watched everything, but when you approach them on a bike, on the racing line, so you're trying to open the chicane out, they seem tight. To then have a go at passing someone up the inside, then you're making the angle much more tighter. And it's almost impossible then to turn in, and that's what we just saw then with Bezzecchi just having a little bit of a look.
Not going to make it.
Not going to make it.
So I'm going to ride through the chicane and pass him that way.
Yeah. You're allowed to do that, aren't you?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Jack Miller.
Going off into the gravel, just on the outside of turn 5.
Yeah.
Deep gravel as well, we've seen around here.
Yeah, it is deep.
You can see actually, can't you, Michael, from that overhead shot, just how narrow a racing line is.
Yeah, where the rubber is being laid, it's still quite narrow, still dirty offline. A lot of riders getting caught out, locking the front as they try and take a little bit more of a wider approach. This is Jack getting it wrong and into that deep gravel. Good motocrosser, Jack Miller. No issues whatsoever getting it turned around there, but yeah, being precise has been so important this weekend in terms of keeping it upright on 2 wheels, but also getting the lap time on the board.
On we go with Francesco Bagnaia. Not a great day. We'd said before coming here, let's have a look, he's in 1st gear up to 2nd for turn 2. Said it wasn't going to suit the way things are riding for him this year, and he confirmed as much yesterday.
Yeah, he actually said, when they came and did that, they did a test on the Panigales, didn't they, a couple of weeks ago, and he was the fastest out of all the riders, but he sort of knew coming here on the factory Ducati that it was going to be a handful. You're going to 6th gear there. I've never seen anyone do that.
1st to 6th, so really quick through the box.
Yeah.
I think he's actually on a fairly cruisy lap here. No, he's red indicator, so yeah. That's a fairly cruisy lap.
It sounds it though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't have expected in the run down to turn 5 to need 6 gears.
To put it in perspective, like again, I did 2 flying laps, so with road gearing, I got to 4th. It was revving out, not the limiter, but I didn't need to get into 5th gear anywhere on this track.
So he's doing 2nd to 6th basically, but then there was a 1st gear at turn 1.
So he's using all 6.
One of the few Acosta touched 6th there yesterday, but not today for Bagnaia. And into 2nd for this final complex, final corner.
Over the line for Pecco, 1:38.505 on the board then. Kind of expected those times to start coming through ASAP. Berg and Birch just walked into the side of the commentary box. We'll say good afternoon to her as well. Also, I'll say good morning, with it being 10:15 over there, over there in Hungary. 9:15 here in the UK. And I suppose it's an interesting conversation that you need to sort of start having as to what is going to be happening here today. Still looking good though for Bagnaia on the overall time deltas. Come through, let's have a replay. Over the line, this comes from one of the KTMs of Pedro Acosta into turn 1. And he's getting side by side to Mark, and Mark blocked Acosta.
What do you think you're doing? Around the outside of me. Mark won't know he's there, by the way, as well.
No,
like, hey, oh.
It's a little look across. What are you doing?
Give him a penalty. It's ridiculous. Why does he get special treatment? Is there someone interfering with the comms then? Did you hear that?
Pit Barrett unmoved.
Is that my inner voice? Is that my inner voice?
Yeah, tries to hide it, Neil
Pedro's up for it this weekend, isn't he?
He's so up for it.
Had a positive last couple of weekends. Back-to-back sprint podiums for him. Podium, of course, in the Czech Republic. Just off the podium in the race in Austria in the end, after Aldeguer came storming through.
A little bit of heat-reflective tape flapping there at his right ankle.
It was funny this morning when I was arrived a little bit late into the to the track, went into the office, and everyone's talking about what we're having to eat tonight. Just general chat, and Natalie Quirk from Norway. Everyone's having a really good chat about food, and Nat turns around and she went, just thinking, will this track suit Pedro because of the way he trains on the like, little go-kart tracks? And it was a really good question, and she's right by asking it, but we sort of bullied her going, all right, teacher's pet talking about work when we were having a normal chat. It was like a funny moment.
Well, it might as well be Fortuna, some of the parts of this race track.
Exactly, and the reason I'm telling the story is because it's a really valid point that it's so tight and twisty in areas. That's how Pedro Acosta does, as you know, Gav, you went there to watch him train, with those little figure of 8s. You feel like it's sort of playing into his hands. I know a few of the other riders do similar sort of stuff like that.
Becca's alongside me now in the comms box as well.
I had trauma yesterday.
I apologise if I'm to sit down, I'm not feeling 100%, but yes, would you like to tell the dear viewers what happened at
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
And I didn't get to sleep for another hour or two because of it, because I was still traumatised.
I had a bad night.
I kept waking up in the middle of it as well. I had to put on K-pop Demon Hunters just to get to sleep.
Go on.
Right. Okay, so I was chatting to my friends at like
That's
1
not
o'clock in
relevant.
the morning. No, it is relevant to the story. And I saw in the glimpse of my phone light, it's like something moved beside me. And I was like, oh, did something fall? Is there Daddy Longlegs in here? So I switched my phone light towards it, and all of a sudden I see this massive spider.
No, it was massive.
This big, right on my throw pillow by the side of me. The side, if I was not chatting to my friends, I would be facing to sleep.
Yeah.
I quickly move away and very lowly scream, because I don't tend to scream like, ah! I just like, ah! Like that scream multiple times. Both our other brother and him hears me. And then they come in to see this massive spider. Joshua gets a hoover for me, so I can hoover.
No,
well,
David gets the hoover.
Yeah.
I set it up.
And he just like the hoovering. And it was trying to hide. And can I just say, this wasn't it's meant to be inside the house. No, it was meant to be out there. It's
in the Australian jungle.
yes. I'm I'm surprised it didn't escape from the Australian jungles. Or whatever they're called.
Yeah, it was bad.
Because this was 1 o'clock in the morning. This was not the first one I'd seen of that type as well. So I think they were appearance of some other ones I saw in my room. And I want to know why they decide to come into the house like during the end of summer, like beginning of autumn time.
Well, as we know, they are arachnids.
They're pests.
What's going on there?
Wrong button.
I've literally no idea what happened. Sorry about that. Something happened on the computer. Over the line then. Bashing, he goes into second fastest. 1:38.088. Again, this is a free practice session, so not much is expected to happen this morning. Lap time cancelled for exceeding track limits for Marc Marquez coming through. Aldeguer's called in for a box change. Who do you think is going to get pole position? Because it really is quite a confusing run right now.
Bashnini.
Why is Acosta registered as second when he's first?
I have no idea. Why has he not got a sector time there?
Yeah, middle 6-3's gone wrong as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, right. That's Aldeguer going off the track.
We have bird-eating spiders in Australia the size of dinner plates.
I'm not moving there ever.
Oh, and that was Aldeguer getting blocked and nearly taken out by Ralph Fernandez.
Did he say sorry?
No, Aldeguer says, "Come on, use your eyes. Use your eyes."
I think he did.
Ralph said
sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
This is what I mean about this circuit's dangerous, like really dangerous.
It is. Oh, and that's another off from one of the R46s.
Mark over the line goes second fastest, 1:37.
It was Morbidelli.
1:37.944.
Morbidelli that went off. I'm still traumatised.
Acosta fastest.
It's like every time I was laying in my bed afterwards and I felt even the slightest movement of anything, I jumped and stuff. It was terrifying. Especially since, like an hour before that, I thought I felt something on my leg. I was like, oh.
Now you see why I'm changing my bed.
Yeah. Do you know, I'm cleaning my entire room after that.
Christ, is everyone going to be doing the room?
Yes. At least there'll be bags.
This is going to be a mess.
In fairness to me, I am putting my sheets in the wash and literally hoovering the actual mattress because I'm scared.
See, I've brought a brand new double bed to replace a bunk bed that has been in that room for 20 odd years.
Older than me.
Yes. Oh, older than her. 2003?
Yes, 2 years older than me.
So we're getting Quartararo just started a lap time. Made a mistake into turn 1. Furious with himself. He was punching the bag, punching the bag like crazy, coming into it as well. Like literally bang, 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 bang. Look at him. Front comes up and the rear steps out. And he knew he made the mistake into turn 1.
You can see it starting to form as well.
We have to go through Q1.
You can see how the mistake starts to form as well. Fortunate. 16 minutes left of this practice.
I've got a feeling Acosta might take pole position here.
He could do.
Just a strange feeling.
I said at the beginning of the weekend it would be an unusual weekend I bet.
Yeah.
And I'm being proved right.
That you are. I've got a task for you.
Oh no.
It's going to be very hot, but here you go. Take this burning stick. To give it back. It's hot, isn't it?
I feel like I could warm myself up completely in the winter with this.
Off we pop. Let's head down then quickly as the field's just getting to TNT.
He is going to, I feel, he's going to have pressure.
I agree.
This is the first time I've felt in recent weeks that he's got a challenger. Would you agree, Michael, as well?
Yeah, you look at the top of the time sheets and you see Pedro Acosta able to best the one-off laps as soon as he leaves the pit lane, and that means he's arguably the strongest here this weekend, which is a first. Mark's pretty much led the way. Well, for 6 rounds he's been undefeated. He has took control of the championship, and this is the first opportunity for Enea, for Pedro Acosta, and Aldeguer arguably could be maybe the biggest threat, I feel, this weekend, just on his current form. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Acosta here this weekend. He just looks at one with the bike and the track.
Alex Marquez and Jack Miller, a reminder, they've got a 3-place grid penalty. That's arguably as big as the long lap penalty that Alex got back in Austria.
It's a blow.
Deserved.
If he qualifies on, like, if you're Alex Marquez and you don't get on the front row, if you doesn't qualify on the front row of the grid, you're back on the 3rd row. You know, if he qualifies in the 2nd row. So it is a big penalty. Deserved though. It made me laugh. We were laughing about it during the break, weren't we? It started with, so something like that happened with Alex Marquez and Digi on a lap, and as they went into turn 1, Alex Marquez is behind Fabio Di Gianantonio, and he's remonstrating on the racing line, which caused Jack to have to back out of his lap, so he gets alongside Alex Marquez and he starts waving his arms at him, at which point Pecco Bagnaia is coming round and that wrecks his lap. But what does Pecco Bagnaia do? He stops actually on the racing line and he's then waving at Jack. Luckily for Pecco, there was no one behind him, but if there had been, he'd have got a penalty as well. It was just like, it was actually quite a comedy sketch. Well, it made me laugh anyway.
Bagnaia almost, yes, exactly what I can't do with this year's bike is what this track requires out of you. The braking in a short distance and turning with brakes is what he said. That is what I can't get this bike to do.
Has Bagnaia got the new aero update on his, do you know?
Sorry, do you know what? If you'd have said that a second ago, I could have.
I don't think he has.
On it.
I think he's stuck with the original.
A lot of things he has. Yeah. Mark has taken frames, he's taken aero, he's taken little bits, but Pecco at first said, well, I don't want to move on with these things till I've got the first feeling sorted.
Getting a bit late for that, isn't it?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what Ducati do ahead of next year, isn't it? With the
well, they're just building a bike around Mark, aren't they? It's not fair on Pecco at all.
So 12.5 minutes left then here as the second practice session for the MotoGP Hungarian Grand Prix. Pedro Acosta is fastest, for Marc Marquez in second and Enea Bassini in third, as we ride with Johan Zarco. Trying to look for a little bit of a run out there, Megs, and Zarco's been impressing me over the last couple of race weekends. I know he has you.
Yeah, when he's not been, unfortunately, crashing or getting crashed out. Yeah, but in fairness, they were all doing that.
Running wide down at the last couple of corners before the chicane.
He's had an unfortunate couple of weekends due to, like, other conditions, but yeah, he has been impressing me, especially since he's on a Honda. Is that a little bit of trouble there in front of the bike?
Yeah, it's just unsettled, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Look, this track seriously reminds me of Manicure.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how much tighter it looks as well.
You can see
Pedro?
the garage. Now, is this him running right? It doesn't look like it. But
He has missed the apex though.
yeah. He does a little bit overestimate it. Oh. There's a piece of fabric caught underneath his pedal.
Sellotape. It's duct tape.
Oh. Is that left on from yesterday?
Did you see filming Aldeguer after the Austrian Grand Prix last week? His right boot had worn through and his toe was sticking out.
He got second with that. Okay, he needs new boots, and also, what does he do to the thing?
Just drags along the floor. Wore it out.
I've never heard of someone do that before.
Oh, hello, Sean. Paul might be well just be called a super sub. He keeps on delivering and still looks quick as well. Absolutely.
Oh, that's Rins going up into 17th. Good for Rins. That's both Yamahas, I think, crossing the line at the same time just then. No, it was a Yamaha bike, I think. I think it might have been actually Jack Miller.
Really?
Yeah. Where is Miller? Yeah, it was Jack Miller alongside him. Because Quartararo's in the pit lane, but Jack Miller's bike always looks exactly like a Yamaha. So.
10 to go. Watching now as Rings stabs on the brakes.
See, there it is.
Yeah. And here comes Marc Marquez back out onto the circuit. Here at Balaton Park as Antonio stays in 6th place overall.
I feel like Ditch is kind of stuck in the mid-top pack.
Yeah. Don't mention Top Rack, he's coming in next year. Top Rack Razgalioli for the World Superbike Championship. Have you been able to learn his name yet?
No.
Top Rack
Top Rack.
Razgalioli.
Razgalioli.
Say again?
Razgalioli.
There you go. Top Rack Razgalioli. Looking forward to when you have to solo the comms next year.
Oh, I'm just going to call him Top Rack.
Yeah. Many people saying, "Oh, he's going to come in and win. He's going to come in and win." No, not. It'll take me a while to get up to MotoGP standards.
You can't expect any
And
of the rookies to come in and win.
Yamaha is winners.
Yeah, if he's on a Yamaha, then no. Maybe a couple of years ago, as I say, that win goes up into 13th with a 1:38.631, 8 minutes and 45 left of this session.
I think my new bed and matches are coming at different times.
Yeah, they would do. That's just
Oh, they are.
hilarity.
Wow. Yeah.
One's a lot closer than the other.
Mattress alive before the bed frame.
Do you know what? I prefer that.
I wonder if I could do it all in before Tuesday.
Probably.
Means the grid network's going to change.
Yeah.
Well, I need to know what I need to get also is a HDMI extender.
Oh, how much do they cost?
Don't know, because I need to temporarily with this lead. DG goes fastest!
Woohoo!
1:37.615.
He heard my comment about the mid-top field and was offended.
Pablo Nieto watching on, enjoying what he's seeing.
Oh. I just had to avoid that vice strip there for me.
You're not as thinking about vice strips in MotoGP and single seaters.
Well, I understand why they have to, like, push it off, because they get so many flies on their visors. Sometimes they need to quickly pull it off. They go around high-intensity corners. They have no place to put them. I kind of understand more with MotoGP why they just put it off.
But you just hate it on the grid after
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah. It's like, it is such
We need
an
another
unfortunate
chair.
thing. I just do the Mori thing.
I will stand up eventually. I really feel weak.
Sit down for this session.
Yeah, I feel weak at the moment.
Yeah, you don't, because I know what it's like to like stand and start feeling like really weak, because sometimes when you've been away I've been not feeling very well, and I just try not to mention it.
Well, the camera, we need another camera angle, don't we, up here really?
There.
Yeah. You didn't like it up there?
I don't mind it there. It's over here I don't like, because it does not flatter anyone.
What about there facing here?
I don't know, as long as
one.
I'm barely in shot. It's true of the other camera as well sometimes.
Digi fastest again.
Ah, he really did hear my comment and was offended. Jeez.
What is it now? 1:37.484.
Yeah. Acosta doing his warm-up lap, it seems. And who's that going slightly wide? That's bsky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to the escape as well as a couple others, actually.
Just a reminder, at the end of this session, we'll be moving over to JB Motorsports for the remainder of the weekend. With the races and qualifying, you'll have MotoGP qualifying, Moto E Race 1, MotoGP Tissot Sprint, Moto E Race 2, Moto 3, Moto 2 and MotoGP all on the main channel. The MotoGP warm-up will be live here.
I'm going to live... Okay.
Because
I have stuff on my bed. Because I live in a small room and it's easier to have stuff on my bed. I have to put that on the floor, meaning I have no space to actually live in there. So I'm going to be in our parents' room until my sheets will be dry, which they're not even in the washing yet.
This is the thing. When I get my new bed set up,
I could just go in his.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a lot handier.
Not for me. But still.
Yeah, but you'd be in here. So technically.
Why would you banish me here?
Because you would be doing work.
Fair point.
This is why I always try and wash my sheets while I'm out with my friends. But I could have done that
Picking up the new.
a couple of days ago. I
Picking
didn't.
up the new stuff Monday. The new bed sheet.
You've been wanting new bed sheets as well for years.
Do you want the duvet?
I want you to keep the duvet.
I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not getting rid of the cover. Marquez, the top. Look at that. 137.355. Remarkable lap time.
I feel like
Acosta's looking at 16,000 faster. He's going to absolutely. He's getting a toe off Pecco Bagnaia, but look at his drop to 10th before coming into that last few corners. 16, 17, over the line.
he's not going to gain enough time. That last corner will throw him off.
Acosta over the line goes. Well, stays third.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
knew
stay?
it.
Yeah. Did you stay in second position? Go on. Oh,
I feel. Oh.
just in the eye. Go on.
Do you know how most children have like security blankets? For some reason, my security blankets, as I was growing up, were my brother's covers. Both of them.
You'll never let David get rid of his.
No.
I think that's more than mine.
Yeah. Still, yours is just like. I think because I used to go in there a lot when I was like a child, and that used to be like my morning routine, and just like I grew very attached to both of them. And just like they made me feel happy and safe.
And now I'll have a new one. I'm thinking grey.
I think grey would suit your room.
And me.
Yes.
Anybody at home, think about it. What double duvet cover do you think I should have? I know, no Paw Patrol.
Elliot would say Minecraft.
Yeah. What do they do double bedding like that? He's going nuts to get a Formula 1 one.
Well, he has one, so
He's not a double bed. His is a race car bed. No,
Yeah.
his is a police bed.
yeah. I reckon he'd want to
Oh, who
change.
was that flying off?
I do not know.
Down
Hold
the
on.
escape road, it's a Ducati in the middle of the two KTMs.
Okay, who's in the middle of KTMs? It is, I believe, Bagnaia.
He just went straight on down the escape road.
It might
But
be
it looked like he was struggling to brake. The bike was twitching around like crazy. It was indeed. You're right, Megan. It was Pecco Bagnaia.
Yeah,
Because Mark has only just got to that bit now.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh, this is Mark early on in the lap. Inch perfect. Wasn't fast on the Friday. He needs to find something here today. He'll go out in Group 2 of qualifying.
Yeah.
What we need to find out now, though, is the blog activated.
Mia's took the shortcut as well. So something's happened with him.
Tig's saying the same thing as I'm thinking. Pole position to go to Pedro Acosta. Bagnaia's come in, so whatever he's thinking, he's not happy either. There's no live blog. Hasn't come on yet.
Strange.
It happens. I feel a bit better.
Good.
Pedro Acosta still top.
Estimated to go second. If he can make up enough time in the last bit of Sector 3 and the beginning of Sector 4, he might be able to get past Mark's time and Digi's.
Not a clear track though. With
Yeah.
Pole just behind him.
I'm wearing my new top. I quite like this one.
Oh, is that the new black one?
Yeah, if I had things like this style, I would like it.
I couldn't tell because you've got so many things like that. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I have a lot of black clothing.
Oh, he's up. You're right, Megan. He's picked up that time.
Knew it.
As he comes over the line, Acosta second, 8 thousandths off of Mark. So
Woohoo.
you are right. I think Acosta is going to be the one to challenge for pole position here.
Because he's got that speed. I think, though, he must have messed up at the last corner a little
Yeah.
bit. Because I just saw him looking back, just like, how did I do that?
Yeah, where am I on that filter? Where am I on that part of the area?
I think during quali, you can really make up the time as well.
This is the mistake he made. He couldn't straighten out the wheel, and then it just twitches coming down. So he has got the ability to have pole position here.
Yeah.
Is this the weekend he becomes a Grand Prix winner?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Like, at least sprint. Give him a sprint.
Checker flag is coming out now.
There's a bump there.
It's Balance on Park isn't a brand new circuit. It's a couple of years old.
Do you know that basket of mine? The green one? I'm going to put all the stuff I need in that and just take it into Mum and Dad's room. It's like, this is what I need to survive. It includes books and my charger. And yes, that includes notebooks because I like writing things down. It makes me happy.
Oh, good idea. Coffee. I think coffee with a bad stomach might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Tea, maybe.
Yes. I always find that tea is very relaxing to the brain. It makes me feel happy.
Well, Mark Marquez has gone fastest overall, so that's a surprise to me.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have if Acosta hadn't made that mistake. And that is Alex taking the shortcut as well as the 44, which I'm pretty sure is pole.
Yeah. Polly Spartacado.
You see, I know some of their numbers, but sometimes they just trip me up if I don't have to call their name as often. It's like, I only learned this weekend, so sticking into my mind that 36 is me.
Well, just a reminder, we are going to be transferring shortly to JB Motorsports. What happened to all you Brits in two-wheel racing? We're now in World Superbikes and British Superbikes. Oh, and Jake Dixon's still there.
Do you know, I wish Aleix was in this weekend because then you could have the numbers 41, 42, 43, 44.
The qualifying link has just been shared to you in the YouTube chat. If you're watching on Twitch, you have to move. Mark Marquez, though, fastest, 1:37.355 from Acosta. D'Antonio out there as well. Bezecchi, Bastianini, Mia, Binder, Alex Marquez, Martin, Oliveira, Aguirre, Marini, Polispargo, Quadraro, Morbidelli, Zarco, Bagnaia, Ralph Fernandez, Rins, and Miller. We'll be back shortly on JB Motorsports. We're shifting channels for the qualifying session.